Hello, welcome back to another tutorial. In this case, we're gonna be talking about WAN 2.2 ANIMATE. This is not your average animation tool. This is AI that can basically do CGI character level completely free. So what is exactly WAN 2.2 ANIMATE? Well, imagine this. You have a single static image of a character. It could be a photo, drawing, whatever, and a reference video of a TikTok or maybe a movie scene. And WAN 2.2 is gonna take this still image and make it move exactly like the person on your reference video, keeping all the movements, expressions, and even lip sync, as we can see in all of these example videos that WAN 2.2 has in its website. In this guide, I'm gonna break down a little bit the technical side of how you can run this 14 billion parameter model. And as I don't own any GPU, I'll be renting one from Mass Compute. That it is a pretty accessible service where you can have different types of GPU for different use cases. For now, I'll be going low cost with an RTX 6000 because it has a lot of VRAM, 48 gigabytes, and RAM 80 gigabytes that it's gonna assure us that we're not gonna run into out of memory issues running the model, be it full precision or just the FP8. First, after we log in via ThinLink in the GPU, we check that all within the GPU is working as intended with the NBI top command. And after we know it's working, we clone the ComfyUI project. ComfyUI is where we're gonna interact with the model. So after we clone it, we're gonna install all the dependencies. And remember that all these steps that I'm following are on the ComfyUI documentation. If you want to check that out, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. After that, we're gonna navigate to the custom nodes folder, and after we install the requirements, we're gonna clone the ComfyUI manager. There's many ways of running WAN 2.2 ANIMATE, but I've figured out that with ComfyUI templates is the easiest way to do it. So the first one we have is the default template that ComfyUI gives us, and the second one is the WanVideoWrapper template. So first I'll be doing the default template, and later on I'll be doing the ComfyUI video wrapper template. Okay, after we configure all the files, we'll see that almost everything is highlighted with red. That's because we don't have those nodes installed. So we open up the ComfyUI manager and we're gonna install all the custom nodes that are missing. Usually we'll have to restart the project for it to track all the custom node that you just installed. So I mentioned that there were two ways. The first one was the default one, and the second one is the video wrapper. On the sidebar, we're gonna go all the way down on the ComfyUI WanVideoWrapper, and we're gonna find the template that is example 01. And here, we're gonna find all the nodes that we're interested in. I'm checking that all of the nodes are tracking the models correctly with the base precision and the quantization. On the points editor, you're gonna highlight all the pieces that you want to replace with your own reference image. In this example, I'm gonna be using Ryan Gosling's face, and for the video, I'm gonna be using a scene of Bullet Train. I'm gonna enable save output so I can have the final result downloaded. And finally, after I click run, if I want to see the GPU utilization, I'm gonna navigate and do a NVI top, and then we have the results.
You know what? Do you have anything sparkling? That's the one. Thank you. Domo arigato. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bro, I just remember I gave.
It looks pretty amazing. It even raises his eyebrows and makes all the expressions. I don't like that it didn't copy the injuries, but that's okay. We have here Ryan Gosling replacing Dokes and also replacing Dexter. I think the best one was this one. On the troubleshooting part, if you see that there's a node that's not downloading correctly, and even if you go to manager and click install and restart, it doesn't save, you're gonna go to the GitHub repository and you're gonna get the link, you're gonna get the URL, and then you're gonna navigate into custom nodes. You're gonna remove the problematic custom node and you're gonna clone it directly, then install all the requirements. After you install all the requirements, you're gonna go back and then restart the app and the problem should be gone. If you have any more issues, remember that each time that you have an issue, it's gonna pop up on try to see if anyone else has this kind of problem, and that's gonna send you to the ComfyUI GitHub repository where you can navigate and search if anyone else had that same problem and what was the fix. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I did. Remember that if you have any recommendation or questions, you can leave them at the comments or join our Discord server.